This is what to do if you get a wound and you don't want it to turn into a scar. If you have darker skin and you get a wound, chances of you developing keloids, which are these raised thick scars that develop as a result of hyperproduction of melanin and collagen, are very high. And if you have lighter skin, the type of scar that you have will lead to more visible discoloration, especially if you expose that wound to sun during the healing process. So here's what to do if you get a wound and you don't want it to turn into a scar. The first thing is, immediately after getting that wound, you need to use clean water to gently rinse the wound and avoid scrubbing it so that you prevent any further tissue damage. Once the wound has stopped bleeding, then you apply gentle pressure with a clean cloth or sterile gauze. And also you can apply any sort of antiseptic ointment to prevent further infection. And then the next thing you have to do is to cover the wound with a sterile non-stick bandage in order to maintain moisture. Moisture will promote healing and reduce any scarring that can come as a result of the skin being dry. You should also apply a thin layer of petroleum jelly or any silicone gel to keep the wound continuously moist. And as the wound heals, it's going to form scabs. These scabs are meant to protect the wound while it heals. Do not pick at them. I know it's tempting, but removing them prematurely can worsen the scars. And you can also use SPF to cover the wound and stay out of the sun. There are also a couple of natural things that you can use, like aloe vera or also vitamin E oil in the place of petroleum jelly. But the goal here is for you to use natural ingredients that would maintain moisture and prevent any sort of dryness. And if you already have scars that are of a concern to you and you're thinking, what do I do about these? You can talk to a dermatologist who may suggest that you do things like laser, microneedling, or any sort of steroid injections. Remember, the best way to prevent a scar is by taking care of that wound from when you get injured and knowing that there is a very high chance that that wound will become a scar if you do not take proper care of it. Stay healthy.